Hello girls, let us move on to the question number 3. So the question number 3 states that prove that these two cones are reciprocal. That means these two cones are reciprocal of each other. Meaning of this is, if suppose this is the cone, its reciprocal cone's equation would look in this particular form. If I assume this as an equation, if I assume this to be as a cone, its reciprocal cone's equation would look in this particular form. So either you can choose any of the equation and then you can prove the later part. If I'm going to assume this cone and find out the reciprocal cone for this equation, it would look in this particular form. This should be an answer. So I can choose either of the equation. So now girls, before moving on to take any of the equation, before moving on, we should just recall how was my equation of the reciprocal looked like. Girls, this is the equation of the reciprocal cone. But then girls, if you observe this, the equation of the reciprocal cone is obtained by the general equation of the cone, because this capital ABC is constructed by taking the values from the general equation of the cone. But then when I'm looking at this particular question, it is not in the general form of an equation of the cone. So what I'm going to do it over here is that I can take any of the equation. I'm taking this equation. The step 1 is that I'm converting into the general equation of the cone, and then I will pick up the values of small ABC, and then easily I can move on to the reciprocal cone. So first I'm going to take this equation, root ax plus root by. If you observe this is in the form of ax to the power of 1 by 2. 1 by 2 is nothing but under root. So it's nothing but under root of ax plus under root of by plus under root of cz. For the general equation girls, this ABC should not be in the square root. So what I'm going to do is that I want to get rid of the square root. So I'm going to square on both the sides. To make the square root very simple for us, and let us not make it very tedious, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to send minus cz on the other hand side, root of minus cz on the other hand side. Then I'll square on both the side. This is a plus b whole square, which is could be a square plus b square plus 2ab, and this becomes cz. Then again, if I observe this, I'm going to put my abc because I wanted my abc to be simple, so I wrote my abc. But again, this is in the under root, so I want to get rid of the under root. Again, I'm going to square on both the side. So if I'm going to look at this, it becomes this is a plus b plus c whole is a plus b minus c whole square. This is the expansion of that, and this will become 4abxy. But then the equation of the cone, the other hand side would be 0. So what I'm going to send all the terms to the one hand side. So I want to get rid of this 4ab on my right hand side. So I'm going to subtract with minus 4ab on both the side, so that my right hand side becomes 0. So 2abxy minus 4abxy is going to give me minus 2abxy. So if I'm going to look at this, is it not looking like the general equation of the cone? First of all, remember that every second degree equation is the cone. Let us see whether it's degree second or not. 2 power of x is 2, power of y is 2, power of z is 2. How will you calculate the power of this? Take the power of x, take the power of y, add both of them. It is 2. Yes, here also it is 2, here also it is 2. So it's a second degree equation which represents the equation of the cone. So now you can compare this with the general equation of the cone. Ax square plus by square plus cz square plus 2fyz plus 2gzx plus 2hxy equals to 0. Then if you're going to compare, your a is a square, your b is y square, your b is b square, your c is c square, then 2fyz. Now you see 2fyz. If you're going to compare this, 2 f is this place, y and z is same. Let me do it for all of you over here. Minus 2b cyz 2f yz. So if I'm going to compare this and this is same, this and this is same, what do I have extra? So what is the value of f? Value of f happens to be minus bc. F is what? Minus bc. Similarly, g becomes 2gzx zx. If I'm going to compare, your g becomes minus ca because I have a minus over here. 2hxy, compare, your h is going to become minus ab over. So I got the values of small abc. Now this will help me to construct my capital values. Why? Because the capital values is there in the reciprocal cone. So why? What am I doing? I'm constructing a reciprocal cone. So we'll write down, let the reciprocal cone be wherein I need to calculate the values of capital A, B, C, F, G, H. So this is how you calculate a capital A, capital B, capital C. Plug in the value. So your capital A is BC minus F square. We'll see BC. It becomes what? B square minus F square. So BC, B square, C square minus B square, C square. So first BC is what? B square C square. Let me put in B square C square minus F square. If I'm going to do the whole square, it becomes what? B square C square minus BC whole square will become positive B square C square. Plug in over here minus B square C square. So the value of A is 0. Similarly, if you're going to plug in AC minus G square, if you're going to see from here and plug in, it's going to be 0. Similarly, C is going to be 0. How did you obtain your capital F? Capital F formula is what? GH minus AF. Let me do it for this. So G into H, I will write down G into H. A into A will become A square. Minus into minus is going to become plus BC. So A square BC. Let me write down A square BC minus AF. Minus AF. So A square BC. So it's going to be minus A square BC minus A square BC. Minus into minus is going to become plus A square BC. So it becomes 2A square BC. Similarly, this is going to be your G. Similarly, this is going to be your H. So I got all the values of capital A, B, C, F, G, H. Let me plug into my equation number 2, which is an equation of reciprocal cone. Plugging in 2FYZ. F is what? 2A square BC. So 2 into 2 is going to become what? 4A square BC YZ. Similarly, and then if you observe this, I can take 4ABC common. If I take 4ABC common, I'll be left out with AYZ, BZX, CXY equals to 0. So now you see that I took this equation of the cone, and the reciprocal should look in this particular form: AYZ, BZX, CXY. The question itself is giving me the hint. Let us come back and see. Yes, I'm getting AYZ plus BZX, ZX plus CXY equals to 0. I'm just telling you what all you need to remember, girls. Suppose he's asking you to find out, it's a very important problem. He's asking you to find out the reciprocal cone for each other. Step 1, convert into the general form so that reciprocal cone will become very easier for me to find out. So whatever I'm doing over here in the particular steps is that to convert into the general form. And then I'm going to compare it with the general equation of the cone, so that my small a, b, c, f, g, h is found out. And then I'm going to substitute in the equation of the reciprocal cone, which I know. And then I know how to calculate the values of capital A, B, C, F, G, H. I'll plug in all the values, substitute back into your equation number 2, wherein I'm going to get the equation of the reciprocal cone. And how do I know the answer is correct? It's already mentioned in the question. So I took this equation, and it happens that its reciprocal cone looks in this particular form. I hope I'm clear with this.